All praises unto Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham WabrakakWadash. Peace, blessings, much respect to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, on down to the rest of the elders who rule well within Israel. Salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well. You men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons, and daughters also. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 18 and verse 10. As a drop of water unto the sea, and a gravel stone in comparison of the sand, so are 1,000 years to the days of eternity. So check this out. Let's say one small raindrop was to fall into the ocean. That's likened unto 1,000 years in comparison to an eternity. Or if you were in a desert, a huge desert, and you were to pick up just one little small grain of sand in comparison to all the sand that surrounds you. 1,000 years is a very small number in comparison to an eternity. Esau, Edom hasn't even reigned for 1,000 years. That's why these devils are mad. That's why these devils want to remove us, because they understand their time is very short. Now, from our perspective, it seems like a very, very long time. And in some ways, yes, it has been a very long time. But when you look at it from a godly perspective, Esau hasn't even reigned a full day. Okay? And guess what? Eternity isn't promised for everybody. Eternity is only for Israel. So let's read this again in the book of Ecclesiasticus, aka the book of Sirach, chapter 18 and verse 10. As a drop of water unto the sea, and a gravel stone in comparison of the sand, so are 1,000 years to the days of eternity. So Esau is not going to receive eternity. That's why they're mad, amongst many other reasons. This is Job chapter 20 and verse 5. Verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? So the triumphing of the wicked is short, especially in comparison to an eternity that we are going to receive. Okay? We are going to receive an eternity and abundance of joy. These devils who are in the ruler's seat right now, they're triumphing for a small moment in time. But their time is coming to an end. That's why a lot of secrets are being exposed. That's why we're in World War III. That's why the mark of the beast is getting more enhanced. Okay? So understand that yes, Esau's been in the power seat long enough, but he hasn't been in the power seat as long as what we may think. According to the Bible, 1,000 years is one day is 1,000 years. That the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. And these Edomites, starting with the elites, they're hypocrites. They claim to believe in the laws of the Most High. They claim to believe in the Bible. They claim to even be the Lord's people, but they cast off the ways of the Lord behind their back. Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So Esau Edom, although he's in the ruler seat, the triumphing of the wicked is only for a short time. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai has already established in his mind how long these devils are going to rule. But guess what? Eternity was not in the cards. They're not destined to rule for an eternity. That's for the nation of Israel, starting with Yahweh down to Yahweh Shai, down to the rest, okay? The order, okay? So the numbers of Esau's rulership has already been determined from the very beginning. There is an end. There is a limited amount of days that Esau's going to reign. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai already knows the exact day when he's going to cut Esau off. Okay? So the triumphing of the wicked is a very short moment. And that's why they are mad. Because they're not given the promise of eternity like we are. Revelations chapter 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil, speaking of Esau Edom, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So, in comparison to an eternity, it's a very, very short time that Esau's reigning right now. It's not forever. That's why so much truth has been coming out against these devils, because they're going down, and this truth is their kryptonite. The word devil means deceiver. So to speak the truth, it's almost like you're pouring water on the fire of the deceiver. And their light is going to be put out very soon. And once their light is put out, guess who's going to reign next? The nation of Israel. So once Esau goes down, Jacob goes up. Once Esau goes down on the seesaw, Jacob goes up. All right? And that's what we're witnessing. That's what we're seeing happening in this world. As America's crumbling, this is a sign that Esau's going down. I'd like to go to the book of Job again. My mouse is acting up on my keyboard. This is Job chapter 18 and verse 7. The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. So Esau's being brought down by their own people. Their own people are exposing their secrets. You have men, women who have been a part of certain secret organizations, and eventually they might break away, and then they spilling the beans. They spilling all the information. They giving up all the tea for free. Okay? Because a part of these devils' power is their lies and their trickery, their deceit. But this truth is destroying all that. This truth is dismembering and dismantling all the bullshit. Okay? Their light is being put out. Their candle is being put out. Their time is only for a moment. For us, it seems like a long time. That's why we have to remain spiritual, because when we get caught up in carnality, we get to thinking, dang, are they ever going to stop raining? Or dang, they've been raining far too long, when really they haven't even rained a full day. They haven't even got a full day in. Imagine that. Okay? Imagine in our perspective, somebody gets placed as a king, and by the end of the day, they're already knocked down. But to a fly, that would seem like a very long time, right? I think a fly, lived 7 days? So you have to imagine from a fly's perspective how long a day would be. how long a thousand years will be in our sight in comparison to an eternity. It's not a long time, but it seems like it is. But these devils are going down. Okay. Um, let's stay in Job chapter 28 and verse 11. He bindeth the floods from overflowing, and the thing that is hid bringeth he forth to light. So a lot of things that have been hidden, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has been bringing them to light. Their own people have been speaking against them. Then you have us speaking against them, and even other people speaking against these devils. Their power has been secrecy for a very long time, but they're losing out on their secrecy. Luke chapter 8 and 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. So things are being brought to the forefront. These elites on down to the rest of these Edomites, they're being exposed. And since they're losing their secrecy, they're losing their power. And seeing that they're losing their power, it shows that their time is limited. Why? Because eternity wasn't for them. Eternity is for us. Right now, it's in their power to be wicked. It's in their power to create all sorts of unjust laws. But in overall reality, they only have a moment. Okay? They only have a small moment. So I'm going to go ahead and close this, man. I wanted to make this real quick. And Lord willing, it was edifying. So I'm going to give all thanks and praises unto our power. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Warakapadash. Shalom.